Hey everyone, it's Amerikano from the Marvel Champions Monthly crew. I'm going to start a little series here where I react to Kennedy Hawk's Tuesday tier list videos just to get back at him for always ragging on protection. I wanted to just in real time uh, just react to his tier list videos because he's doing them for fun. I'm doing this for fun. We like to poke at each other, and let's just go ahead and get started.
Hey everybody, this is Kennedy Hawk. Like I mentioned yesterday in Mighty Marvel Minutes, switching things up a little bit, and I'm going to have a different themed day each day of the week. So Tuesdays are going to be tier list Tuesdays, and these are going to be not too serious, but
That's
kind of fun
cheeky.
tier lists that I
Very
do each
cheeky.
week with a different type of card or thing or deck in Marvel Champions. And today, on our first tier list Tuesday, we're going to be talking all about hero signature allies. So I'm going to put these allies into a tier list based on 3 different factors. So I want to look at these allies based on their theme. How well does this ally's ability
That's
slash
a
body
good
fit their
factor.
Marvel character?
I love that factor.
Quality. How efficient and useful is this signature ally in the card game Marvel Champions? Is it way
That's
overcosted, way
fair because
undercosted? Is it just
signature allies
amazing?
should be the strongest,
And fit. How well
probably
does this
card in
ally
their
fit
deck,
into the signature
in their
kit? Does
kit.
it synergize with the signature kit? Is it just kind of there to
Fit
be
kind of goes with theme a
there?
little bit,
And how well does that
but
go?
it's alright. I can see
So,
how it bleeds
without
over a
further
little
ado,
bit into
we're
theme,
going to
but
get
it's good.
into judging some allies. So you can see here we have our 5 tiers. We have the S superior signature ally tier, aka the God tier. We have the A pretty good ally, so this is the A tier.
This
We have B tier.
is
We have
ridiculous.
the C cards you might not want to see when you're drawing your hand, the C tier. And we have the don't play these cards, the
Oh,
D tier. So
oh man.
let's get
Okay,
things out of the way right away and just start talking about the D tier. So
those names.
characters that are in the D tier are probably characters that fail 2 of those 3 categories. And you know it, you love it. We're gonna throw War Machine there right away.
100%.
So War Machine, Iron Man's signature
I have
ally,
played him
just
before,
has a
but
lot
that's because
of
I didn't have anything
issues.
else that was going to be
If we're being
beneficial.
honest,
What'd you do there?
sorry about that. Jumped the screen off. He's overcosted. He does like kind of have a cool theme of like this AOE damage, but he does it poorly.
Yeah,
He doesn't really
he
fit
does
in
do it
Iron Man's
poorly.
kit. He doesn't help out with
The damage he
anything
has to
going
take
on
to do
there.
it isn't
He's just
thematic.
like every time I have this card, I wish I had the
It's
basic version in my deck
doesn't
instead. In
work.
fact, I might just start making that a house rule to put basic War Machine in instead because he is so much superior
You
and
won't
he's
do
like
it,
2
Kennedy
downgrade
Hawk.
levels
You
of a
won't.
card. So War Machine, don't play these. Like this is a wild resource and you're going to use it as a wild resource. All right. Let's start looking at just jumping these out in regions we think they belong in. So anything that I might think
That's a good way
might
to
make it
do it.
above A
There's a
tier,
lot.
I'm gonna
There's a
pop
lot of
above A.
allies you got to
Anything
throw
that
out
I
there.
think might be below B tier, I'm gonna put in C, and then we'll move some things around. So I'm not a big fan of Quicksilver. Like he's great in Scarlet Witch's kit. Like he's a good body, but like
He's not
his
great in
theme is
Scarlet Witch's
okay,
kit.
but it doesn't really do anything for her. She doesn't need it.
I
He's
actually
like the
don't like
least
Quicksilver's
exciting
ability
card
at all,
of
which is
Scarlet
to
Witch's kit. We're gonna put Wong up
ready
here in the A
Quicksilver
tier
once
for
per
now.
phase. It
Wong just
matches up with
makes
his
an
hero,
already
but
broken
it
kit even
doesn't.
more broken. Um,
Yeah.
I'm gonna put Shuri in A tier for now. You all know my love of Shuri, and I
You
have
should
not
just
hidden it.
immediately put
She's
her
my
in S
favorite
tier.
ally from the core set, but that doesn't mean she's the strongest. So we'll see where she falls out here in a minute.
No.
Black Cat, obviously a lot of combo decks based around her. We're gonna throw
Okay.
Hellcat down below. You can make combo decks around Hellcat, but she's not.
Don't
She's
sleep
not
on
like
Hellcat. She should be up.
the bee's knees when it
I'm
comes
pretty
to
sure you
signature
already
allies.
you said that too, Kennedy
Um,
Hawk. That
I
don't
got a
sleep on
bone to
Hellcat.
pick here with Ant-Man and the Wasp. These are cool allies. They're probably efficient, but they're not great. And the theme is just kind of painted on. They're not my favorite allies that come out. So I'm clumping those together down here. You know, Winter Soldier I want to put in
They're
D
not
tier
very
because of
thematic,
the
are
art,
they? The
but
Ant-Man
I
and the
didn't
Wasp
say I was going
heroes.
to evaluate based on art, and he's a really strong body, especially because he usually
He's
costs
very good.
0, which is kind of insane. So we're going to put him there. You know, Red Dagger, he's just going to be B tier. I don't need to say more than that. No,
You
really,
you
he's
should.
a strong body, and he has a cool recursive ability, which kind of like meshes with Kamala's theme, but also Kamala's thing is all about events, so allies matter very little to her.
Yeah,
Um,
it doesn't interact. The fit isn't
and I'm going
there.
to put Mockingbird
Probably
there as
thematic,
well.
but
Just
doesn't
another
fit.
character that doesn't really fit the signature kit, but is great on theme, and is a pretty strong ally herself. Mockingbird is one of the allies that lets you cheat some of the hardest villains in the game.
Yeah, that fit
Like
doesn't work. That theme is
Ronin's
great.
fanaticism, Mockingbird just
She's
laughs at,
powerful.
but she's pretty expensive for what she does.
Yeah, but
She's also
she's
got a
pretty
basic
powerful.
equivalent that's like almost just as good, so it's
But I don't get her fit.
hard to justify her too many other places.
Why don't you
Um,
just throw her
Nova
basic
here.
Mockingbird
Nova,
into
5
Hawkeye?
cost ally, 3 health,
Come on, Kennedy
3
Hawk.
attack, 2 thwart. If you
Biased
play Nova
against
Pride from hand,
Iron
defeat a
Man,
non-elite
not
minion.
Hawkeye.
I mean, he goes with Star-Lord's kit, but he's just a body, and he costs 5. Things that cost 5 aren't cards that I'm excited to play.
I
Um,
mean,
I mean, his ability is
you're
unique,
probably never going to pay
but
5 for him. You
yeah.
probably only
Captain
ever pay
Marvel, we know she's an A
2
tier. She's an A tier hero. She's an A tier
to
ally
defeat a
too. Let's
non-elite
just throw her
minion
right up
and
there.
then get 9 attack.
Captain
Nova Prime's
Marvel,
pretty
her
powerful,
card
and
is
he fits in
4
Star-Lord's
cost, 3
deck.
health, 2 attack, 2
Or
thwart for 1
the theme is
consequential.
there, but
After
I don't know
she
about the
uses a basic
fit.
power draw card. There's that Insano like protection
Maybe the 5 cost is enough
leadership
to
Captain
justify the
Marvel deck
fit.
that's just like draw through your entire deck and keep using Captain Marvel. It's pretty bonkers. You know, Scarlet Witch, she's gonna go over here
Well,
with
the
Quicksilver.
Captain Marvel ally, though, that's
She
the
can
only
be really
deck that
powerful and her
she's
theme
really
is on
that
point,
good in.
but it's got nothing to do with Quicksilver's kit. It's just a card that's there to enable their team up card. And I really didn't like what they did with Rocket and Groot at first, putting them in basics instead
Yeah,
of
Scarlet Witch's
having them in the signature kit. But I
ability
think
is
these two would
thematic,
have really benefited from that as well.
but
So
I
I'm a
think
little
that's
bit
it.
disappointed to
Like,
have them
her fit,
show up in my
she
hand,
doesn't
so we're
really
going to throw
fit in
them down there.
Quicksilver's deck,
You know, Agent 13,
and
I'm really happy with.
she's pretty
For
strong. She's
3
okay. Scarlet Witch. I
resources,
would
you can
probably
get
put her.
6 threat removal and a chump
Yeah, that's
block.
probably okay.
We're going to put her in B for now, and then we'll have to make some negotiations. I like to have my tiers kind of evenly spread, except very few in the D, and we can only have one in the God tier.
That shouldn't be
That's just
a
how things
reason
work, Thor. Sorry.
to put something in the D.
Speaking of Thor,
Is to
maybe we
evenly
should
spread them.
judge Lady Sif here a little bit.
Put them where they belong.
After Lady Sif enters play, ready Thor or Odin's Son. So that works in Alter Ego and Hero. It costs 4, and his hand size is 4, so she's just going to go down here. That's not true. He's got 3 attack.
Yeah,
We'll put her in
okay.
B tier for now.
She's
So,
thematic.
Spider-Woman.
She's
Spider-Woman.
okay strong, and she fits
Um,
in his deck
she's a
because
great ally.
he needs that.
3 cost, does
And
confusion,
she's
thwarts for
readying
2 and
him,
chumps.
which gives him the courage to go again. I
And she
think that
kind of
she's
synergizes
better
with
than
Carol's
that.
kit, because you want to jump down to Alter Ego form a lot. We're going to plop her in A tier for now and see how I feel in a little bit.
I'm definitely okay with Spider-Woman being
Gamora.
an A
After you
tier,
play Gamora, choose a tech
but
deck
she
upgrade to
does
control,
only
resolve its
have
special
2
ability.
health.
Wow, there's an ally that I don't care about.
That's alright.
I mean, it's kind of cool resolving one special ability, and she's a body, but she costs 3, and
I think
basic Gamora is so
you
good.
need to play
That's
more
another one
Nebula.
where
I think you're sleeping on
I want to
Gamora.
switch him. Mantis. Mantis is
That's
really
a
good.
really
She's
good
2
ability.
cost.
3,
She does
2, 2,
exactly
3
what
for
Drax needs her
Gamora.
to do. She can thwart.
You're
She can
crazy to
handle
put her in
him.
D
I'm
tier.
pretty happy with Mantis and where she stands. Nebula. I feel like Nebula was really good. After Nebula enters play, search your deck for an attack or thwart. Oh yeah, she's up here with Shuri. They're besties.
I don't get how
Happy with
Nebula's
that. And
up
then
there
we
with
got our MTS
for A
pairs,
and
or
Gamora's
allies.
down in D.
Blue Marvel.
When Gamora gets to just
3 cost ally with
trigger it, you don't
Ariel
have
in the
to
event
like
trait,
play
3
the
health, 2
event.
attack, and 2 thwart. After Blue Marvel enters play, change energy forms. Well, that really works with her kit. And she's a really strong hero, so it probably works okay. Probably kind of like Wongish level, but not as broken as Wong, because it's just an enters play. And then our boy Pip. Pip the Troll, 2 cost ally.
Pip has the
2
coolest
health, 1 attack, 1
ability of any
thwart.
signature ally, that's for
Toughness.
sure.
When Pip is in your hand, he gains interrupt when a player is attacked, spend certain resources, put Pip the Troll into play under that player's control. That's a pretty baller ability. We're gonna put him in B.
Yeah.
And then we're gonna have to really delve in here and figure out where things
2
go.
cost,
So we know where some
1
of these
thwart, 1
characters
attack,
go.
2. But
We
it's
know
the only
War
ally you can
Machine
play
and
in
Gamora
someone
probably
else's
belong down here.
control. That's
I'm
pretty
gonna go ahead
awesome,
and
and
throw
I
Quicksilver
think
down there
he
too, 'cause
teleports or something.
super not happy
And
with
he's got
him,
toughness.
but like
I think Pip should
I
be
don't
higher than
hate
that.
when I have to
He
play
should at least be
Scarlet
A
Witch.
tier with the
That's kind of
toughness
like
on there.
Ant-Man and the Wasp. I don't hate when I have to play them, but I'm not like thrilled. Nova, I mean, he works with Star-Lord's signature kit. I'm just not sure the 5 cost is ever worth
2
playing
cost.
versus playing the other expensive cards that you've included in your deck. I'm pretty happy with these 8s. Hellcat I could see jumping up to B tier because she's B, right? But we'll we'll think about her for a little bit. No,
But
it doesn't let me pop her back out. So she's gonna sit here for now, but she might jump up. Or we could just swap the whole tiers. No, that's a bad plan.
you could just change the name
Let's
of the
see here.
the tiers.
I feel like all these allies are good for their hero. I feel like this guy's a little bit better than the rest of them. Mockingbird is really
Good
good, don't
intuition.
get me wrong, but she's just a little expensive for Hawkeye. Until he's got himself set up, you kind of she's not a cards you might not want to see kind of character, but she isn't a card you necessarily want to see right away, unless you're playing against Ronan. So, all right,
Okay, where you
this is
at?
tough. There's a lot of really good signature allies. Wong and Shuri are both great. Wong just makes an S tier character even more S tier, but I don't know if uh, if Doctor Strange wasn't as broken, would Wong be as broken? And he's really on theme. Maybe that's what we need to get in here is theme,
I
right?
don't think that Wong's broken.
We really need to delve in
3
and
cost
figure
ally,
out
1 thwart, 2
what
attack,
sets
3 health
one of these A tier
that you
allies
exhaust him
apart
and
from
you
the
can
others.
heal
Is
1,
it the art
or
on Winter Soldier? Probably not.
from your identity,
Is it
or
the
discard the top card of the
non-consequential on Black
invocation
Cat?
deck.
Potentially. I
I mean,
really
that's
like
pretty
her.
powerful, but
Captain Marvel costs
well,
4.
broken.
I'm not a big fan of characters that cost 4. She's not moving down to B tier. She's still a really good character,
I think
but
she is
I
a
mean,
B
she
tier
doesn't
here ally.
trigger Spider-Woman's ability. She eats up most of her hand. She is a good setup character, so we're gonna keep her in A tier. Mantis is never gonna chump for you, and things that aren't gonna chump probably aren't gonna be A tier allies.
Boo.
I'm really tempted to put Shuri up there. I really like Shuri's theme, right? She's basically
That's a
fishing
good
up
choice.
an upgrade from your deck because she's inventing whatever it is and handing it to you. It works perfect with Black Panther, finding those Black
Checks
Panther upgrades
all
or
the
whatever other
boxes.
upgrade you might need a one of. She only targets deck though. If Shuri targeted deck or discard pile,
Oh, come
she'd be S tier.
on.
She'd be my god tier. But I think she's a pretty good ally for now.
Oh,
She ain't B tier.
you're
She's better than that.
crushing me. You're crushing me.
I mean, am I gonna put no?
No, but he's just probably the strongest.
This is tough.
He comes out
Maybe
for
it's even
free.
Spider-Woman. I mean, she's the only ally out there right now that can confuse. There's the one that can confuse. There's a couple that can confuse minions, right? Or can Eros confuse villains? I think he can only confuse minions. Yeah, so she's the only signature or the only ally that exists that can confuse characters. That's pretty strong. Um, she's got a reasonable cost. She's only got 2 health. If she had 3 health, she'd be just like Shuri. Like these characters are so close to being that S tier card.
Heroes can
It's really
confuse
tough.
multiple minions,
I mean Wong.
not the villain.
He's Wong. Who are we
Don't you
gonna
do it.
crown the champion today? All right, let's go through
Just
here
choose one.
and look at our criteria.
Just choose one.
For each character. Theme, Wong, check. Quality, check. Fit into the kit, check. Okay, so he qualifies for everything. He's candidate. Shuri, theme, check. Quality, check. Fit, check. Oh, this is going to be a problem. Spider-Woman, theme, confusion with a spy. I like it, check. Quality, very check. Fit, I'm going to give her an on fit.
That's
it helps Carol,
correct.
but it's not like...
It would help
doesn't
everybody.
Just make her kit function.
It doesn't
Black
jive completely
Panther
with her
Wong,
kit.
their kits can fall apart without these characters. But Carol, she could probably she could not have a signature ally and not even notice.
Correct.
So we're gonna say she doesn't qualify and fit. Keep her down here. All right. Art A plus. No. Theme on Winter Soldier. Meh. Okay, I guess that makes that decision for me.
Good call.
Like,
He's
why
really
do
powerful, but
preparations reduce his
that
cost
theme.
just because it works with Black Widow? Quality and fit. A plus, but
the fit is the best fit for any of the signature
allies. That almost makes me want to drop him to B tier. Like his theme is just he's probably like one of the least thematic.
Don't you do it just to even those tiers out?
Allies. Black Cat theme, amazing. I love she's discarding cards. It doesn't have to be mental. I don't know why they chose that resource type, but the fact that she steals them from your discard pile or burns them is just awesome. And I love the non-consequential, super good theme.
She steals those non
fit
mental resources.
She's down there on fit. I mean, Spider-Man lacks little damage. He'd love to be able to clear tough off things for his big swinging web kicks, but who wouldn't, right? Everyone's
I think
that way.
if she didn't take consequential on thwarting,
defense jive theme, I guess
that fit would be amazing.
And he compensates for that.
He needs
she doesn't compensate for something within Spider-Man. So we're gonna say fit on Black Cat. Meh. So we've got 2 fit failures and 1 theme failure so far. Nebula, I don't I don't necessarily understand her theme. Her quality and fit in Gamora is obvious, but we're gonna say she fails in theme. Summoning an attack thwart event is cool, but I don't understand how this cybernetic robot does that.
Yeah, maybe.
We're going to say the same thing for Pip the Troll, and this just might be my ignorance. I don't know a lot about Pip the Troll. Toughness I'm cool with. I don't know why he's like jumping out of people's hands in front of other characters. That's news to me.
He's teleporting, man.
So we've got some failures
I
here
think
in one of 3 categories.
Outercop can tell you.
We've got Mantis. Mantis is pretty good theme wise. I'm like
I
really
think
happy
Carol
with her.
Danvers there needs to be a B tier.
For being honest.
Mantis, does she heal?
She does it by like exhausting her powers. I don't remember if she was really a healer. She was like a telepath in the comics, so I'm not getting a lot of that here. But she's a 2-cost ally, so she's really good on quality, and she's really good on fit for Drax. Her theme is like it's in the 50-50 line here, so she's like in between A and B or A and S. She's a pretty good ally. She's better than a pretty good ally. She's a pretty great ally, but she's not a superior signature ally. So we're gonna keep her down. And Carol,
I mean,
I love Carol, the card.
probably, but
She fits
Mantis
the
is
theme of whatever
of all these.
random theme they
Besides
decided
Shuri,
to
I think
paste
I play
on
Mantis
to the
every
core
single
set of
time.
Captain Marvel cards. But I don't like it.
As far
Doesn't
as
just
fit
scream
goes,
like superhuman space photonic blasting machine. It's just, oh, this is kind of mimicking the core set. So we're gonna say theme is meh. Fit, she might even go to B. I mean, she fits Spider Woman because she draws her cards once she's set up.
eh,
But the turn you play her,
that's
you're
a
basically giving up
weak.
Spider Woman's ability. So even though she's a
It's a
pretty
weak
good
fit.
ally,
I think B is
she's
right.
a little bit less good than everybody else. She's just kind of B. And Mantis gets to chill here. So now I got to decide Wong or Shuri.
Shuri.
This is hard.
Shuri.
Theme, A plus on both. Quality, A plus on both. Fit, A plus on both. Am I willing to have 2 god tier signature allies? I mean, realistically, when we
Flip a
have 20
coin.
more heroes, there's got to be more than 1, right? But
Flip
for
a coin.
now,
I can't get over Gamora in D.
all right. This is tough because Doctor Strange without Wong would totally function fine. He'd be slightly less efficient, but he'd still be the most OP broken hero that's out there. Black Panther without Shuri would still be strong, but for both of these characters, getting this character turn 1 completely revolutionizes your game. The thing is, with Shuri, she revolutionizes it once, and that affects all your Wakanda Forevers. With Wong, he's got to sit there on the board taking up a slot, but he affects you every turn of the game, letting you cycle your invocations and heal Doctor Strange. So even though Shuri is hands down
I'm the
an S
little
tier
devil on your
signature
shoulder.
ally,
Don't
we're
do
only
it.
allowing
Don't
one
choose Wong.
character in the God tier this
Don't
week,
do it.
and that is Wong. So congratulations, Wong. You get 1
You're
signature
crazy.
ally point. I'm
You're
sure
crazy.
once we get like 10 more heroes, I'll revisit this tier
Oh,
list and
you need
see
to
how I
revisit
feel
it
about
and put
everybody
Shuri
think
back at the
might
top.
move based on the rest of the way these characters like best decks evolves. But for now, this is what
All
we
right,
got.
guys.
We got Wong up here in the God
Thanks for
tier,
joining
the
me.
superior signature
Kennedy
ally,
Hawk.
if you will.
Shuri.
We've got
It's
a pretty
Shuri.
good ally tier with
Wong's a good
Spider-Woman,
choice,
Black
but
Cat, Winter Soldier.
I'm glad that you
Almost,
put
no, well, who was it?
Captain Marvel down
Someone
in
almost
B.
dropped.
That's
Well,
where she
Cheryl, we did
belongs.
drop her.
But
Winter
Shuri
Soldier,
belongs to
Nebula,
the top.
Pip, Mantis, and Shuri. We've got B
All right,
tier,
we'll see you
Red
guys next
Dagger,
time.
Agent 13, Lady Sif,
Oh, we got
Blue
more.
Marvel, Mockingbird,
All
Captain
right.
Marvel. We've got cards you might not want to see right away, or ever potentially. Scarlet Witch, Ant-Man, Wasp, Hellcat, and then we've got the don't play these cards, and that's going to be War Machine, Gamora, Quicksilver, and Nova. There's definitely going to be situations where you even want to play these don't play these cards, but for the most part, I'm looking at using those cards as allies or as resources, not as allies. Blah. I can talk
Play
sometimes.
more, Nebula.
So
And you'll
that
change your mind
was
on Gamora.
our first tier list Tuesday. Let me know which ones you think I got wrong in the comments below. Who would you have put in the superior signature ally spot? Is it somebody that I didn't even put in the A tier? Probably. It's potential. But hopefully
I
this
think
was a fun
Lady Sif should be
exercise,
up
and
more.
we'll go back to another tier
I'm
list
always playing
next
Lady
week.
Sif, but she's
Thanks for tuning
expensive.
in. Have a great day, and enjoy some Marvel Champions.